Right now, Oregon police arresting one person on charges related to drug possession. Authorities looking for another after a high-speed chase through the village. Also, a look at yesterday's Badger launch event, getting excited for the fall football season.
And more March-like conditions with another day of rain or snow showers. I'll time out these showers as well as show if we'll ever reach the 60-degree mark again.
Good morning and thanks for waking up with us on weekend mornings. I'm Kyle Psorski, joined by Greg Barnhart. Let's go over to the Weather Center for a check at what's happening to this day in weather.
Yeah, we're typically going to have another day of these pesky showers just really rotating around this low that's still parked to the northeast. Really can kind of see the flow coming back around. Right now, not too many showers going on overall. Really, temperatures holding steady, really the mid-30s to southern Wisconsin to maybe low 30s for the north. Real similar to what we had yesterday. Just a few showers, but we'll expect that to increase more here in the next 3 hours. Not much, just a little bit of an uptick, but that's more this afternoon to see more of these rain or snow showers, pretty much similar to yesterday. Right now, the winds out of the northwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour. It'll be still somewhat breezy today, but not quite as strong as yesterday. Still, if we time those out, you'll see the cloud cover and a few showers up to La Crosse, maybe less clouds as we go towards the evening. Winds a little bit lighter, but still struggling to get to the mid-40s, similar to yesterday. The showers more southern Wisconsin, we'll see that this afternoon with rain or snow. We'll get up to about the mid-40s, similar to yesterday. A little bit lighter wind, maybe a little bit more sun or clearing as we get towards the evening, but all in all, a pretty chilly, cold day once again. Will things change for the next week? We'll probably start out chilly. We have still some pesky showers. Wet conditions return, and I'll also update on those Mississippi River gauges a bit later in the broadcast.
Thank you so much, Greg. We'll check back in a bit. Oregon police have arrested one person on charges related to drug possession and are looking for another person after a high-speed chase through the village of Oregon. Around midnight Friday in the 400 block of North Burr Oak Avenue, an officer stopped a 40-year-old driver from Madison who allegedly provided false identification information. The officer was about to have his canine sniff around the vehicle when the driver took off. That led authorities on a high-speed chase, blowing a stop sign. When the suspect and their vehicle were found in the 100 block of Walnut Street, Oregon Police Canine Archie detected a white powdery substance and drug paraphernalia. The driver was arrested and tentatively charged with eluding, bail jumping, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Police are still looking for a passenger who fled the vehicle. Few of us have time to make one of those delicious Sunday sauces where the tomatoes and other ingredients simmer all day long. Instead, we grab a jar of store-bought sauce for a quick pasta meal. But with so many marinades, which ones are the best in taste nutrition? Consumer Reports tried more than 3 dozen varieties to reveal some favorites for your family.
Jarred tomato sauce is so popular, most grocery stores feature shelves upon shelves offering a myriad of marinaras. How do you know which brand is best? That's where the expert testers at Consumer Reports come in. They just checked out 41 store-bought tomato sauces.
When we're tasting tomato sauces, we're looking for a bold tomato flavor and well-balanced herbs that are fresh tasting. And we don't want any one ingredient to be overpowering all the others.
Not surprisingly, brands with tomato puree or tomato paste as the main ingredient tended to score lower for taste. Also not surprising, the pricier jars tended to offer tastier sauce. When it comes to nutrition, tomato sauces can be healthy.
So a healthier pasta sauce will use olive oil as its main type of fat, which is heart healthy. It'll have minimum to no added sugars. And the one thing you want to watch out for is the sodium content.
CR's top sauces deliver on taste without overdoing it on sodium. Both the Silver Palette Low Sodium Marinara and Victoria Low Sodium Marinara are, you guessed it, low in sodium. And they also have no added sugars. If you want a sauce that's closest to homemade, tasters said this Rouse Homemade Marinara delivers. For garlic lovers, try Lydia's Marinara or Cucina Antica Garlic Marinara. And if you prefer a basil hit, consider this Monte Bene tomato basil sauce. One final tip, CR says you can jazz up your jarred sauce by adding ground meat, mushrooms, onions, fresh basil, and even wine. This is Teresa Panetta.
You can head over to our website for a video that shows you how to enhance the flavors of your jarred sauce with herbs and other add-ins. Well, Bucky is back and so are his fans as crowds fill Camp Brandel Saturday afternoon for the team's annual launch. Fans happily return to Camp Brandel, or if you ask them, their second home, to watch the Badger football team's annual spring practice, which is also known as the launch. While admission was free, fans still had to register for a ticket online. The launch, as always, drew plenty of interest. In fact, by Wednesday, over 20,000 fans were accounted for. While the launch typically consists of a team practice, this year the Badgers instead opted for a scrimmage lasting roughly 2 hours, with the team persevering through on and off snowfall. And when it comes to fans, they're just as dedicated, proving that wintry weather will never keep them from cheering on the Badgers, especially as the team enters a new era of coaching.
It's springtime, so we're heading for a new brand of football, so we're excited, aren't we?
I'm so excited. He seems like a great coach, and I'm sure this team will just get 10 times better.
There was more to Saturday's launch than just the scrimmage, though, with stadium gates opening 2 hours early for the Badgers Kids Combine. There, kids 12 and under were able to test their athletic skills with several fun sports-related activities. For those in need of new Badger gear, Bucky's Locker Room held its annual sidewalk sale right inside the stadium gate. There, fans could also snag a free 2023 schedule magnet, commemorative programs, and giveaways from Old Dutch and Pepsi. Badger football officially returns to Camp Randall next fall when the team faces off against Buffalo in Wisconsin's home opener set for September 2nd. Still to come, a look at Saturday's SSM Health free head and neck cancer screenings. Now you're taking a live look outside. Greg's latest forecast is just ahead.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they helped us actually connect?
What would I give?
Introducing US Mode. Set your phone for human connection at US Cellular.
Are we still on for 3?
I'm on phone.
When your team needs more space to work and eat,
Carl, is that mackerel?
No, it's a trout.
it matters where you stay.
Fish tacos?
Carl.
Hilton for the stay.
Create your perfect room for entertaining, relaxing, and more with patio enclosures. Right now, get 25% off your sunroom. Plus, enjoy exceptional financing. Call today. Patio enclosures.
Known as a passionate artist, known for loving the outdoors, known for getting everyone together. No one wants to be known for cancer, but a treatment can be. Keytruda is known to treat cancer, FDA approved for 16 types of cancer, including certain early-stage cancers. One of those cancers is triple-negative breast cancer. Keytruda may be used with chemotherapy medicines as treatment before surgery, and then continued alone after surgery when you have early-stage breast cancer and are at high risk of it coming back.
Keytruda can cause your immune system to attack healthy parts of your body during or after treatment. This may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, diarrhea, severe stomach pain, severe nausea or vomiting, headache, light sensitivity, eye problems, irregular heartbeat, extreme tiredness, constipation, dizziness or fainting, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, confusion, memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, fever, rash, itching or flushing. There may be other side effects. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions, including immune system problems. If you've had or plan to have an organ or stem cell transplant, receive chest radiation, or have a nervous system problem.
Keytruda is an immunotherapy and is also being studied in hundreds of clinical trials exploring ways to treat even more types of cancer. It's true, Keytruda from Merck. See all the types of cancer Keytruda is known for at Keytruda.com and ask your doctor if Keytruda could be right for you.
It's time to bring balance to business travel and discover the equilibrium that works for you. At National, you're in control. Skip the counter, choose any car in the aisle, and manage your rental right from the app. So you can mix work with leisure, or leisure with work, giving you the control to find the perfect balance. Go National. Go like a pro.
I just got the new Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra from US Cellular. With nightography, it can take selfies in low light. Click.
Amazing. Can it go back in the bag?
Yeah, it can go back in the bag.
Okay.
Get the Samsung Galaxy S23 free. No trade-in needed from US Cellular.
Yeah, the Mississippi continues to flood, so keep an update on those gauges. Right now, most of the observed gauges are now in moderate flooding or minor flooding up and down the Mississippi. all the other rivers that we're concerned about, the Wisconsin and all the smaller creeks and streams so far are behaving quite well. So all attention really is on the Mississippi here. As we look at the gauges now, we looked at last hour, the southern half of the gauge. Now we'll look at more towards La Crosse, and right now the levels are getting up to major or moderate flood stage. Not a lot of change over the last 24 hours. It is starting to slow down a little bit. The actual crests have increased maybe just a couple inches, but so far we're still looking at major levels, but not quite record, almost 2001. And basically from Tuesday to Wednesday to Thursday, I think that'll start cresting, and then maybe a day or two staying high and then starting to fall down. So we're getting close to the end. Precipitation-wise, we're not going to see much, like I said, until the next few days. Overall, mainly 50s as we go through most of this work week. We could hit a couple 60s, below normal temperatures until probably through next weekend, and maybe we'll get back to average the following week. We'll see if we do that. Otherwise, precipitation, besides the pesky showers that we'll see today and tomorrow, which won't amount to much rainfall at the ground, the next real significant rain potential there is coming towards the end of the week. That'll be Friday through Monday, where some areas could get maybe a half inch, maybe even more than that, and that we'll see if that causes any concern with the rivers at that point. Right now, we're dealing with a circulation that low up to the north, so that northwest flow continues to bring down the cooler air and give us those showers here for at least one more day and potentially another one. Otherwise, the system that we're tracking is well off to the shore. That's the Friday to Sunday system. Still a lot of ways away to deal with. Otherwise, for today, we'll see more of the showers start to develop towards noon, a few showers here and there. We'll get up to about 40 in the afternoon, more widespread. The coverage, as you see, not quite as impressive as we saw yesterday, but still, I think a lot of areas, especially to the east, will see those showers. Temperatures very similar, mid-40s with that northwest wind. A few breaks, I think a little bit of clearing as we go towards the evening hour and early overnight for most of the area before we see clouds maybe increase later on towards the morning. The temperatures get down to about 30 degrees or low 30s, very similar to yesterday, maybe a little colder with the clearer skies. And then we have the next round of potential showers coming more towards tomorrow afternoon. This says concentrated more towards the north of La Crosse up to Eau Claire to Marshfield into the afternoon, and more rain showers and snow, given that I think more areas will be as we time in the low 50s. And then we have a front coming towards Monday night that's going to start lifting north. That provides maybe a better shot for southern Wisconsin to see some rain showers come Monday night into Tuesday, and then warmer conditions that we go on. Overall, the system that we're watching, the next one, that next weekend system, has a lot of changes to go on through. It's going to take its time to get to here, but it's going to be maybe a Thursday, Friday swinging a front through, and then it gets wrapped up. You'll see the circulation wrapping around this system. Depending on where this low sets up, we'll see if we get more rain north or southern Wisconsin, and exactly if we see any snow up to the north of this too. But once again, it does look wet as we go towards next weekend. And that reflects on the 10-day with temperatures getting up to the low 50s, maybe mid-50s, and eventually close to 60 midweek before that system comes through at the end, and then brings our temperatures back down for next weekend with more rain. Same story for La Crosse too. Once again, we could hit 60, close to average, but then we're going to come back down with another wet system for next weekend. So unfortunately, no 70s, no dry conditions. It's still going to feel kind of chilly for at least another good week.
Okay, summer will get here soon enough.
Now we got a taste of it already, you know?
Well, thank you, Greg. We'll check back in a bit. Now to look at some things that happened yesterday in Verona. The snow held off just enough Saturday, allowing for a fun-filled Earth Day celebration. Badger Prairie County Park was the place to be. That's where Dane County Parks and SSM Health hosted their Healthy Parks, Healthy You celebration. Families got to enjoy face painting, swinging from trees, and even take a test drive in an all-terrain wheelchair.
We were laughing this morning because it's a perfect day, because we said we were planting flowers in the morning and we were going to go snowshoeing in the afternoon. So it was perfect.
The event was free, and attendees could bring home a free American cranberry bush shrub to add to their garden. Yesterday, a Madison bowling alley hosted a fundraiser to break the stigma around mental health. The Schwogler family lost one of their own, Tony, to suicide a year ago. They say they wanted to honor his infectious personality and energy by bringing others together so anyone who needs to can start the dialogue around mental health challenges. They also want to help those struggling with mental health to find the right support.
Creating awareness that this is something that we all deal with, whether it's large or small, all of our families deal with. And once you have awareness, the second piece is we're really trying to create support. We want support within the community. We want support within our families.
Proceeds from Saturday's event are going to the Journey Mental Health Center. If you or a loved one are struggling, you can call the nationwide Suicide and Crisis Lifeline at 988. High school art students from the La Crosse area shared their work at a special competition yesterday. At UW La Crosse's University Gallery, students got to compete and be recognized for their artwork at the 3rd Congressional District Art Competition. Students came from Holman, Lafarge, La Crosse, Central, and West Salem to partake in the competition, with UWL's art department faculty acting as judges. Representative Derek Van Orden also stopped by, saying that encouraging kids to stay with art is important.
These young people are doing such fantastic art, and it's awesome to be able to come here and meet their parents, hand out stuff from Congress to encourage them to stay in this, because the arts are incredibly important to our country.
The winning piece from the competition will be displayed at the U.S. Capitol for 1 year alongside artwork from other schools across the country. Now, when it comes to cancer, everyone knows it's all about catching it early. SSM Health held free head and neck cancer screenings in Madison Saturday in the hopes of helping people do just that. Brayden Ross reports.
Speech therapist Sarah Simon has seen the impacts of head and neck cancer firsthand.
I work with head and neck cancer patients, working on swallowing rehabilitation in particular.
Now she wants to help her community avoid them.
It's a passion area of mine, an area that I specialize in at the clinic, and I thought teaming up with ear, nose, and throat doctors, medical oncology, radiation oncology to provide a free screening event to the community would be a great way to give back.
Simon and SSM Health hosted a free head and neck cancer screening event in Madison today.
We're just really excited to promote awareness of these cancers in the community and provide the event to hopefully bring people in.
It's an event people like Troy Flume were happy to take advantage of.
I'm in my mid-50s. It's just something that, it was free, and I should be screened for this to see if there's any problems.
You will meet with a provider for a brief 5 to 10 minute screening with education, discussion of risk factors, and then a non-invasive physical exam, looking at the mouth, the throat, and feeling the neck.
Open up, say ah.
Ah. Didn't hurt. There was no, it was just nice and easy, and it's good to know that I don't have, there's no problems.
Flume says for him, getting screened is all about peace of mind.
It's very important to get screened. Like I said, it gives you peace of mind that you don't have anything wrong. If you don't, and if you do, then you get it taken care of.
For News 3 Now, I'm Brayden Ross.
If you couldn't make it to the screening event, Simon says you can always check with your doctor. Up next, Broadway has come to Sun Prairie East High School with a performance of The Addams Family. We'll have a preview up next.
Channel 3000 Plus. Watch from your streaming media player or mobile device.
At Pick and Save, we want our fresh produce to meet your expectations, which is why we do up to a 27-point inspection to check for things like color and scarring. Because when it comes to fresh, higher standards mean fresher produce. Pick and Save. Fresh for everyone.
Creating family memories is what Maple Leaf Landscaping is all about. We design and build outdoor spaces that bring people together. Landscaped spaces for any size family. Functional, beautiful, a place everyone will enjoy. And it all starts with a free visit at your home by one of our landscape experts. So call Maple Leaf Landscaping today and have us create an outdoor living space for your home.
All right, team, we got a big project coming up. And it all starts with ordering promotional products.
I'm on it. 4imprint makes it easy to get the logoed products you're looking for. The latest in apparel, drinkware, bags, high-tech items, and more. You can be certain of getting it right at 4imprint.com.
Come on out. I'm on it.
4imprint for certain.
Life doesn't stop for diabetes. Be ready for every moment with Glucerna. It's the #1 doctor-recommended brand that's scientifically designed to help manage your blood sugar. Live every moment. Glucerna.
Life's better under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. all so you can enjoy the dreams you worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Do you have an idea for an invention, but you don't know what to do next? Call InventHelp. They've been helping inventors for 35 years. Call today for free information.
Call 800-550-5543.
When your door is always open, so is the fridge. At Pick and Save, however you shop, in-store, pickup, or delivery, you get the same great prices, deals, and rewards. That's a win-win-win. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Yeah, I'm expecting kind of a repeat of yesterday with the conditions, with more rain or snow showers this afternoon. A little bit less tomorrow, and then mainly dry Tuesday through Thursday before we have the next system that will provide wet conditions Friday through next weekend with a better shot of widespread rainfall. Right now, temperatures in the low to mid 30s. Similar to yesterday, not a lot of showers out there right now. We'll see a little bit of uptick by the time we get to noon, but I think more of that we'll see seen this afternoon with rain or snow showers once again with cloudy skies with a few peaks of the sun. Overall temperatures very similar to yesterday, mid 40s southern Wisconsin, low 40s as you go further north towards Rochester and Eau Claire. Tomorrow, a little bump in temperatures, a couple degrees, still maybe mid-50s in southern Wisconsin, but still struggling to get to 50 north of La Crosse, like Eau Claire and Rochester. Otherwise, temperatures may approach 60 as we get towards the middle part of the week before that next system approaches. Average should be in the low 60s. Same story for La Crosse, too. Hopefully, by the time we get to this week, next week, we'll actually get back into the 60s and drier, more summer-like, more spring-like conditions.
Thank you, Greg. Students at Sun Prairie East High School are performing The Addams Family, a Broadway musical this weekend and next. Let's go now to center stage and check it out.
And let us celebrate what it is to be an Addams. Come to me, my luscious wife. Oh, she of skin so pale, eyes so black, and dress cut down to Venezuela. And tell us what it is that every Addams hopes for.
Darkness and grief and unspeakable sorrow.
I love it when you talk sexy. When you're an Addams, you need to have a little moonlight.
I auditioned, I think, initially for Gomez. He just seemed like a really fun character. Not normally. I'm normally blonde playing those characters. And this is a very fun step away from that.
Have to put some poison in your day.
That's the way when you're an Addams.
We have a really great cast. My Morticia, Lita, she's really fun to bounce off of. And I just think there's a lot of talent in this cast.
It starts with, I talk to my dad, Gomez, and I'm like, I need to tell you something. And I reveal that I'm engaged to this boy named Lucas. And then Lucas is introduced and his family's introduced, and I truly just want the families to meet and get along and see what's gonna happen, and chaos ensues, and she really wants to see who she's gonna fit in with and who she wants to follow the lead of, her family or Lucas's family.
The opening starts when the family opens up the crypt for a long time in a while, and all the ancestors are let out, and so you kind of see them excited to be out of the crypt, and then in a little bit you find out that they're stuck on this side of the crypt until Wednesday and Lucas, who she falls in love with in the show, ultimately fall in love. So they're stuck. They have to help the plot along by helping them fall in love. So you see that throughout the show.
Once torn asunder, down 6 feet under, we get together here.
Before coming to our show, I think someone should know they're gonna have a lot of fun sitting in our theater. They're gonna laugh, they're gonna feel like melancholy about some of the moments in our show. Some of our songs are quite sad, and some of them are upbeat and crazy, and it's a bit of everything that theater has to offer, and I think that everyone would enjoy it.
Addams, you do what Addams do or die.
Certainly looks like a lot of fun. If you'd like to see it, information is on your screen. You can also visit app.arts-people.com. There's still a half hour more of news ahead here on Weekend Mornings. Next, we're running through the morning's top headlines. We'll be right back.
At JR's Mulch Sales, mulch is all we do, which is why we do it better. We deliver 10 varieties of mulch 7 days a week, right to your door. Call us today.
JR's Mulch Sales, spread it around.
Spas! The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is coming this weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison.
There are so many things we take for granted, and along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for granted too. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living? And through no fault of their own, they're being left behind. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy and water providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
This is how legends are made.
Chevy Silverado and new Silverado HD. Choose your own path with the #1 best-selling retail full-size pickup and see where it takes you. Find new roads. It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2023 Silverado 1500 pickups. Or current Chevy owners get $3,750 total cash allowance on all 2023 Silverado pickups with a turbo high-output engine. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
What if our skin conditions could be cared for in the shower?
In the shower? I'm listening.
Introducing new Dove Body Wash for eczema-prone, hyperreactive, and dry, cracked skin with dermatologist-approved ingredients.
Yay!
New Dove Body Wash for skin conditions. You've evolved. You've changed. So have we. That's why new Dove Body Wash now has 24-hour renewing micro moisture for continuous care. New Dove Body Wash. Change is beautiful.
Spas! The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is coming this weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. At JR's Mulch Sales, mulch is all we do, which is why we do it better. We deliver 10 varieties of mulch 7 days a week, right to your door. Call us today.
JR's Mulch Sales, spread it around.
The flex lane is first in Wisconsin.
Keeping those left shoulder lanes on Madison's Beltline under control involves much more than a simple push of a button.
This is the flex lane workstation.
Find out what factors drive the decision to open and close the Beltline's flex lane. Plus, get a look inside Wisconsin's nerve center that monitors and controls the flex lanes and keeps an eye on roadways throughout the state. Life in the flex lane, Thursday on News 3 Now at 6.
Right now on Weekend Mornings, an area school district is calling accounts of an alleged locker room incident last month ill-informed, inaccurate, and incomplete. We have the latest. Plus, Oregon police arresting one person on charges related to drug possession. Authorities looking for another after a high-speed chase through the village.
And similar conditions today as what we saw yesterday with more rain or snow showers. I'll track those showers out as well as explain or show when we'll see warmer temperatures.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us on Weekend Mornings. Flags around Wisconsin are at half-staff today in honor of former Governor Tony Earl. Let's take a look outside this morning. Greg is looking at what's ahead for the day to come.
Yeah, pretty much a similar day as we saw yesterday. We still got this low, as you see. Really, the wind's rotating all the way around, coming back around, and this low basically brings waves down from the north, kind of rotating around, so it provides us opportunity for showers each day. And as long as we're under the influence of that, we're going to kind of see this off and on with the more concentrated showers in the afternoon when you add a little bit of daytime heating. Fortunately, that is a chilly, cold pattern too. Right now, not too many showers going on. Currently, right now, it's going to be more in the afternoon. As you look at temperatures overall, low to mid 30s, pretty much typical across most of the area this time. Very similar to what we saw yesterday. Future check shows just a few more showers popping up until about 10, 11. I think more concentrated will be to the east and also this afternoon, we'll see once again very similar to what we saw yesterday. Those temperatures only climbing for La Crosse or Madison, really up into about the mid-40s by this afternoon. Still about 15 degrees below where we should be, which is around 60 or 61. Unfortunately, off and on showers and maybe some more clear skies as we go into the evening hours and maybe a little bit better day. So what's ahead? We still got some pesky showers even through tomorrow. Chilly, cool temperatures. We don't warm up too much. And unfortunately, we do have another wet system that comes that could impact next weekend. I'll break all that down a bit later in the broadcast.
Thank you so much, Greg. We have a developing story out of Sun Prairie, the school district on Saturday, calling some accounts of an alleged locker room incident last month ill-informed, inaccurate, and incomplete. The district's statement comes after the conservative Wisconsin Institute for Law and Liberty sent a letter to the district alleging that a student who identified as transgender exposed themselves to a group of female students, all while showering in the Sun Prairie East girls' locker room. In the letter, WILL claims administrators failed to inform the school's Title IX coordinator and failed to contact the girls' parents after learning about the incident. In a statement, the district says it spoke with students and families involved after the incident was reported and took steps to ensure something similar doesn't happen again. The statement reads in part, "We know it's easy to blame schools for events like this when people are outraged. The simple truth is that this incident should not have happened. But it did, and the district addressed it long before the recent publicity." Oregon police have arrested one person on charges related to drug possession and are looking for another person after a high-speed chase through the village. Around midnight on Friday in the 400 block of North Burr Oak Avenue, an officer stopped a 40-year-old driver from Madison who allegedly provided false identification information. The officer was about to have his canine sniff around the vehicle when the driver took off. That led authorities on a high-speed chase blowing the stop sign. When the suspect and their vehicle were found in the 100 block of Walnut Street, Oregon Police Canine Archie detected a white powdery substance and drug paraphernalia. The driver was arrested and tentatively charged with eluding, bail jumping, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Police are still looking for a passenger who fled the vehicle. In Verona, the snow held off just enough Saturday morning, allowing for a fun-filled Earth Day celebration. Badger Prairie County Park was the place to be. That's where Dane County Parks and SSM Health hosted their Healthy Parks, Healthy You celebration. Families got to enjoy face painting, swing from trees, and even take a test drive in an all-terrain wheelchair.
We were laughing this morning because it's a perfect day because we said we were planting flowers in the morning and we were going to go snowshoeing in the afternoon. So it was perfect.
The event was free and attendees could bring home a free American cranberry bush shrub to add to their garden. Farther up north in the Cooley region, Winona residents celebrated Earth Day on Saturday as well. Kids and their families participated in special activities, planting seeds and flying kites. There was even a special parade for younger kids to participate in, with plenty of costumes to be seen. Healthy Lake Winona's president, Reggie McLeod, says there is a lot you can do to celebrate Earth Day, hoping that the community can help improve the lakes. Earth Day is a great time to remember that there is plenty you can do to help our planet. This can include picking up trash, carpooling, or riding your bike to work, recycling, and supporting green businesses. On Saturday, Camp Randall was filled with eager football fans as thousands returned to the historic stadium to watch the team's annual spring practice, which is also known as the launch. Our own McKenna Alexander was there and shares how fans are ringing in the new era of Badger football.
Bucky is back, and so are his fans as crowds filled Camp Randall Saturday for the team's annual launch. In 134 days, crowds of Cardinal and White will once again file into Camp Randall Stadium for Wisconsin's home opener. But when it comes to cheering on their team, every Badger fan knows that Big Ten's annual schedule is nothing more than a date on the calendar. Saturday afternoon at Camp Randall Stadium was once again filled with the sounds of cheering, smells of concession food, and the best sight of all, the Badgers returning to the turf.
And welcome to the launch, everyone!
While it may be too early in the year to jump around, fans are still jumping at the chance to cheer on the Badgers. And what better way to do so than by attending the team's annual open practice?
It's springtime, so we're heading for a new brand of football, so we're excited, aren't we?
While the launch typically consists of a team practice, this year the Badgers instead opted for a scrimmage lasting roughly 2 hours, with the team persevering through on and off snowfall. And when it comes to fans, they're just as dedicated, proving that wintry weather will never keep them from cheering on the Badgers, especially as the team enters a new era of coaching.
I'm so excited. He seems like a great coach, and I'm sure this team will just get 10 times better.
There was more to the launch than just the team scrimmage, though, with stadium gates opening 2 hours early for the Badgers Kids Combine. There, kids 12 and under were able to test their athletic skills with several fun sports-related activities. Saturday's launch will hold fans over until September 2nd, when the team faces off against Buffalo in Wisconsin's home opener. For News 3 Now, this is McKenna Alexander.
As always, the event drew plenty of interest with over 20,000 tickets accounted for by Wednesday. Still to come, Jordan Reed shares the latest on Bucs star Giannis Antetokounmpo's injury. That's next in sports. You're watching Weekend Mornings.
It's a brand new day.
Don't let junk get in the way. All you have to do is point.
And you'll be back to your old self again.
Yeah!
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
All right, team. We got a big project coming up. And it all starts with ordering promotional products.
I'm on it. 4imprint makes it easy to get the logoed products you're looking for. The latest in apparel, drinkware, bags, high-tech items, and more. You can be certain of getting it right at 4imprint.com.
Come on out. I'm on it.
4imprint for certain.
Create your perfect room for entertaining, relaxing, and more with patio enclosures. Right now, get 25% off your sunroom. Plus, enjoy exceptional financing. Call today.
Patio enclosures.
There's a reason big dental bills often come as a shock, because sometimes you don't realize what's not covered until you get the bill. That's why affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual is important. It can give you benefits that go beyond what you get from more limited coverage plans. Because no one likes a big dental bill, especially if you're retired or on a fixed income. For a free information kit, call or go online now. This isn't some discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps cover over 350 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures, at any dentist you want. Dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company helps cover preventive care, basic work, and major procedures, with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
You know, those mornings when it takes just a little bit extra to get you out of bed? This might be it.
Wake up to the goodness of Jimmy Dean.
Chevy Silverado and new Silverado HD. Choose your own path with the #1 best-selling retail full-size pickup and see where it takes you. Find new roads. It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2023 Silverado 1500 pickups. Or current Chevy owners get $37.50 total cash allowance on all 2023 Silverado pickups with a turbo high-output engine. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
It's a brand new day.
Don't let junk get in the way. All you have to do is point.
And you'll be back to your old self again.
Yeah!
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Right now we got low cloud cover that's hanging around most of the area this morning, as we have more showers probably going to be developing later this morning and early afternoon, as we're still in the influences of a low that's spinning to the northwest. Overall, if we plan out the day, more showers probably afternoon for La Crosse until about 4 p.m. Light amounts, not every hour we'll see the showers. Lighter winds today, but still only getting up into the mid-40s. Similar conditions for Madison. Off and on showers, once again, won't continue all the time between 12 and 4, but you'll see periods of it here and there with a northwest wind around 5 to 10. And once again, struggling to get up above 45, which we saw 44 yesterday. The gauges for the southern Mississippi River are all in the moderate to minor and going to be approaching the major flood stage here by Saturday. Record level getting close to McGregor. That's Prairie du Chien, just a foot under record level that they had at that location. The same stories go for the northern gauges too. They are slowly increasing and should be cresting here this week, Tuesday, Wednesday. Not record level, but still we have flood warnings all throughout those areas. Also, once again, Aurora, there's a potential for tonight if we clear out. Better chance further north, but something to keep in mind if we do see less clouds. I'll break down if we can see less clear clouds tonight, as well as when those showers will end a bit later in the broadcast.
For the second game in a row, the Bucks are without their go-to guy. Giannis ruled out for Game 3 against the Heat due to that back injury he suffered in the series opener. But now the series heads to Miami, tied up at 1, and the Bucks are fresh off a double-digit win. Not even 4 minutes in, Drew Holiday showing off his range, knocks down his second triple, and that breaks up the tie. Chris Middleton's going to cash in minutes later, makes it a 4-point game. Bucks are on top. Then they go ice cold. Miami takes full advantage. Jimmy Butler drives and stuffs for 2 of his 21 first-half points. With that, Miami goes on a 19-0 scoring run, heads into the locker room with a 13-point lead at the half. They're 12 of 19 from deep in that first half. It's a tough hole for the Bucks to dig themselves out of. They fall 121-99. Middleton led with 23 points, Holiday with 19. Game 4 of the series is Monday with tip-off at 6:30. After weeks of waiting, Wisconsin football finally got to hold their highly anticipated open scrimmage yesterday afternoon, where the Badgers battled each other and the elements in the launch, and that gave fans a chance to see Luke Fickell's new look squad in action. A couple familiar faces on the sidelines yesterday. Nick Herbig, Keanu Benton, they were hanging out with the defense. But then on the field, it was 11-on-11 play with the offense rocking red jerseys while defense sported the white jerseys. During the 2 20-minute halves, a couple of Badgers found the end zone. No surprise, Braylon Allen is one of them. But stealing the show was the defense. Ricardo Hallman headlining it with 3 picks, helps Team White pick up the spring win 33-24. Brewers looking to bounce back from Friday night's loss against the Red Sox. It doesn't take long for their bats to get going. Second inning, William Contreras already on, and Brian Anderson is going to bring him home with a ground rule double. Well, that 1-run lead, it only holds till the next inning because Rowdy Tellez drives deep and homers for the second night in a row. 2-run shot for his 7th of the season. Brewers hold on, move back into the win column 5-4. The rubber match is set for this afternoon. First pitch is at 1:10 with Corbin Burns on the bump. Back to you.
Still ahead, Shane Hogan's conversation with Dr. Rupa Shah about detox diets' rise in popularity. And you're taking a live look outside. Greg is back right after this break.
Sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is coming this weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison.
Our phones keep us constantly connected. But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? To limit screen time, but not quality time. And to give us rhythm instead of algorithms. Introducing US Mode. Set your phone for human connection at US Cellular.
Could you keep it down?
Oh, hey, sorry. I can't stop these kids from rocking, but I can help you replace all this.
Rock on!
With free installation on Felco windows, siding, doors, and roofing, plus no money down, no payments, and no interest for 1 year. There's never been a better time to upgrade your home. This offer won't last long. Hurry. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Felco.
We've got your back, road warriors. Because we know you're picking up the pace. Steering life at 10 and 2. You're hitting the road. And we're helping you get there with confidence. So skip the counter without missing a beat. Choose any car in the aisle and be the boss of you. Go national. Go like a pro.
So cozy.
How many rooms are in there?
Should we go check it out?
Yeah.
Get to stay here all weekend.
When you stay at a Vrbo,
I call doing the door code.
the host doesn't stay with you.
It looks exactly like the picture.
Because without privacy in your vacation home,
It's a full log cabin, guys.
it isn't really a vacation,
By the fire.
is it?
Oh my God.
Okay, I think we're all aware that most cell companies only give you the lowest price when you sign up for multiple lines.
But US Cellular gives you just one line for $29.99, plus they'll give you $200.
So you don't have to get more lines than you need.
No, you hang up.
Yeah.
U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is coming this weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
I'll give an update of areas of what we've seen. So precipitation so far, a little bit yesterday at La Crosse, only about 300s with the showers. Overall for the month, running just above average or pretty close to it. But if you notice, as we look towards the year right now, we are running quite a bit average, about 3 inches above. So that's why we've seen kind of a wet start to the year, but overall, not terribly too bad. Same story for Madison. We had about 700s yesterday with the showers that occurred the month so far. We're running a little bit below as what average we should be. And then if you look at the year, once again, same story as La Crosse, we're running actually above 2 inches above normal. So will we see more of that precipitation? I think we'll see more of it today, but really just a couple hundredths you'll see of the pesky showers. But the temperatures this week, mainly 50s below average. This will continue through next week. I think when we start the following week, we'll probably be back in the 60s. That looks to be more of a warmer trend going on there. Showers, a few of those today, once again. Pick up light amounts under a tenth like we saw yesterday, 7/800ths. A few showers on Monday too. Once again, there'll be light amounts, not significant. The more significant rain or widespread rain is more expected towards the end of the week until Monday with another similar system that's going to come and then rotate around the area for quite a few days, kind of like what we've seen right now. The one that's rotating right now is generally starting to lift off to the north, but still you have systems kind of rotating back and then diving south. Gives us an opportunity for showers, cloud cover, and keeps us kind of that cold northwest flow. Well west is another system that we're tracking, but that's not till next weekend. As we see temperatures today will get back up into about the low 40s this afternoon with an increase in cloud cover and more showers as we come into the afternoon hours. More rain or snow, just scattered in nature, not quite as much as we saw yesterday, but still I think a lot of areas will see that. Temperatures struggling mid-40s for high temperatures. A few breaks towards the evening. We'll see generally partly cloudy skies, maybe even clear skies overnight for just a brief period before we have another wave that kind of digs south. That'll provide more cloud cover as we work into our Monday afternoon with once again more showers, concentrated more probably La Crosse north up to Eau Claire and Marshfield. And once again, a few more degrees of warming, so I think more of these will be rain showers, especially anything in southern Wisconsin. You see we get up into the low 50s, maybe even mid-50s if we get enough sun. And then Monday night, we have another system lifting north that's going to provide an opportunity for southern Wisconsin to get more light rain or showers Monday night into Tuesday morning before that lifts off. I think that'll probably skip a lot of areas, La Crosse and northward with just cloud cover, but still, we'll keep that cool conditions, but just a slight warm in the temperatures of the 50s. The main weather system we're tracking for next weekend really is going to take its time kind of digging south. You'll see it here approach after Thursday. Dig south towards the area, and then this one solution has it actually wrap up the low, as you'll see right here, basically southwest of us, and then lift north through the weekend, which means we're on the backside, the north flow once again. You'll see things wrap around, keep those showers going, all those cool conditions. So very similar to this system that we're having right now, or conditions, unfortunately, but we'll look and see if that does change. Overall, for your 10-day, you see we get back up into the mid-50s by Wednesday with maybe 60 by Friday. system comes in with the showers already mentioned for next weekend. Similar story for La Crosse too, could be 60 on Thursday, and then wet conditions probably at least for a first part of the next weekend.
Thank you so much, Greg. We'll check back in a little bit. On Saturday, Saturday was National Drug Take-Back Day, and in Verona, the police department there provided a way to keep used medications from polluting the earth. Multiple agencies across Dane County partnered together to offer the anonymous, no questions asked way to dispose of medications. After collecting, the meds are boxed up and sent to another state to be incinerated to stay out of the environment or the wrong hands.
Unfortunately, pharmaceuticals are having trace amounts found in our water treatment plants, so we're trying to mitigate that, and then also to get them out of people's medicine cabinets so they can't be abused potentially.
There will be another countywide drug take-back day on the third Tuesday of August. In this morning's health conversation, our Shane Hogan sat down with Dr. Rupa Shah to talk about detox diets' rise in popularity. Here now is that conversation.
As people continue to search for ways for a healthier diet and to lose weight, detoxes have been more popular. Dr. Rupa Shah joins me this morning to discuss the recent diet detox trend. And now, Dr. Shah, will a detox diet clean toxins out of the body? It's something that, has really gained some steam the last few years.
Yeah, so detox diets have become popular, but honestly, our bodies have natural sort of detoxification systems. So our liver, our kidney, our gastrointestinal tracts are really designed to constantly be detoxing. So it's not really necessary in order for us to do that.
Kind of have an all-natural way to do it,
all natural way,
right? Okay.
yeah. The best way to really detox is, of course, to just have clean eating diet, drink plenty of water, and then make sure you're cutting out the ultra-processed foods and sugars from your diet. That's really going to be a natural detox.
Okay, yeah, that's good advice there. Now, are there any health benefits to juicing? Another, kind of trendy thing that's out there nowadays. You see a lot of people doing that as well.
Yeah, so juicing is very popular. Really, what it is, it's a very low-calorie way to lose weight, and so a lot of folks do it to lose weight. However, because it's so low-calorie, once you stop juicing and go back to regular eating, your body is going to tend to gain that weight back because you're going to feel hungrier again. Right. So another good way to do it instead of juicing is blending, just getting the edible parts of the fruits and vegetables that have the phytonutrients and the fiber. Those will keep you fuller for longer, and that can be a nice addition to a really well-rounded diet.
Sure, and protein too, I would imagine, is a big part of that as well. Now, can a detox diet be harmful? Are there any negative side effects of that?
Yeah, so I think if you continued a detox diet for a really long time in terms of like a juice diet, you could become low in certain vitamins and even iron, so you could develop anemia, you could get a vitamin D deficiency that could lead to osteoporosis. So there are some vitamin and nutrient deficiencies that folks could develop. And just like I mentioned, doing a juicing diet, losing weight rapidly, what that does, it really slows down your basal metabolic rate and tells your brain to get hungrier later. So once you go off of it, you're going to tend to recoup all of those calories and then some, leading to more weight gain.
Reaching for the snacks, all that sort of stuff. And like you always say, it's all about balance, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
All right, Dr. Shah, where else can people find you?
So they can find me on Instagram at Wellness with Dr. Shah.
All right, thank you as always.
Thank you.
A reminder, you can make News 3 part of your weekly routine by downloading the Channel 3000 app for the latest headlines and weather conditions 24/7. Up next, a little kind goes a long way. A look at a Wisconsin community coming together to help the elderly. We'll be back in a moment.
At Pick and Save, we want our fresh produce to meet your expectations, which is why we do up to a 27-point inspection to check for things like color and scarring. Because when it comes to fresh, higher standards mean fresher produce. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
What do you mean the connecting rooms were not confirmed?
Exactly, not confirmed.
We need to be able to see our kids.
Oh, you'll be able to see them.
When you want your kids in a room that's actually connecting, it matters where you stay. Hilton for the stay.
All right, team, we got a big project coming up. And it all starts with ordering promotional products.
I'm on it. 4imprint makes it easy to get the logoed products you're looking for. The latest in apparel, drinkware, bags, high-tech items, and more. You can be certain of getting it right at 4imprint.com.
Come on out. I'm on it.
4imprint for certain.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist.
She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you, thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You could even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Create your perfect room for entertaining, relaxing, and more with patio enclosures. Right now, get 25% off your sunroom. Plus, enjoy exceptional financing. Call today.
Patio enclosures. When your door is always open, so is the fridge. At Pick and Save, however you shop, in-store, pickup, or delivery, you get the same great prices, deals, and rewards. That's a win-win-win. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Here's a great reason to get outdoors and explore our local countryside on two-wheel.
Monday, Josh is in the 608 with a live preview of the Bike the Berg Challenge.
It looks like the cooler than average temperatures will continue for the upcoming work week. Join us Monday between 4:30 and 7.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather. Trust the experience of Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti and the First Warn Weather team to help you plan your day and alert you whenever and wherever you need it. First Warn Weather, keeping you ahead of the storms.
And finally this morning, people in La Crosse are lending a helping hand to their community. Yesterday's Neighbors Day was a chance for neighbors to help the elderly and people with disabilities in the community. Volunteers help spruce up neighbors' lawns by raking leaves, trimming up shrubs, and taking care of their land. Organizers say it's a special way to welcome the season. This year broke records with close to 500 people who came out to volunteer. Now here's Greg with more final check at your Sunday forecast.
Yeah, more showers today, very similar to what we saw yesterday. Future Track shows that these could be rain, snow, grupple showers. We'll see an increase of that as we go towards noon. Temperatures tonight around freezing, and then tomorrow we should see a little bit warmer conditions with a little bit less showers. Still see something like there, but overall you can see that temperatures should get close to maybe 60 this Thursday, but still overall pattern is cool.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you all for joining us. Have a great Sunday.